Very pleasant. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. We are coming to you from Brownsville, Texas, as we have got softball action. This is Los Fresnos taking on Mercedes at the Brownsville Invitational Tournament, and we are just underway. Los Fresnos Lady Falcons are the home team. They're on the field, and the Mercedes Lady Tigers will be hitting. Standing in, Angelique Rangel steps in. And she'll start it off with a high fly ball into short right field. Backing out at second base and making the play as Carissa Ibarra. First out of the inning is recorded. One down here to start this off. Mercedes knocked off Rio Hondo earlier in a tie-breaking situation. And therefore will be 1-0 in this tournament. We're here at the start of this one. We'll be taking a break here in between innings. Just got a phone call from a guy I've been waiting to call and talk to about the broadcast for tomorrow. I'll reach back and call him tomorrow. Ball one outside to the second batter of the inning here as we are at the Brownsville Invitational Softball Tournament. On the mound for Los Fresnos stands Valeria Guevara. Misses with that one. To the hitter, Michaela De La Torre. De La Torre, the catcher today for the Mercedes Lady Tigers, stands in. Next pitch coming, and a high shot up the middle is going to be past the shortstop for a hit. And De La Torre will reach. One out single here, and that's the first base runner of this ball game. Mercedes with the first base runner of the game. Lady Tigers with the runner at first base and one out. And standing in is Natalie Trevino. Trevino, the second baseman today. De La Torre down at first base. First pitch. That misses for ball one. On deck is Rihanna De La Torre. Mercedes Lady Tigers hitting here in the first inning with a runner on and one out. No scoreboard out there, so we're going to have to keep everything by memory. There's a check swing, and a little high pitch is taken for ball two by Trevino. After De La Torre, who's on deck, Micah Vinto hits in the fifth spot today for the Mercedes Tigers. We'll run down the rest of the lineup here on the fly. Next pitch coming outside, and that's ball three to Trevino. One on, nobody out here in this first inning. Next pitch coming. That's in there for a strike call. 3-1 the count. Next one is a high fly ball into right field. That hangs up in the air, and it's easily corralled. For out number two. Two down here in the first inning. A runner at first base. Another call came in that I'm going to have to take. I need to get back to these people in between innings. We're in softball action here. Top of the first inning. I'll be calling some of these people back on the fly. Trying to get all these basketball games set up. There's the ball outside. Rosie Graciani, I'll be calling you back at between innings here. And the next pitch coming. Strike called to De La Torre. De La Torre, third baseman today for the Mercedes Tigers. On the mound is Valeria Guevara. Catching today is Mikey Castaneda. Foul ball out of play. I want to send a shout out to Edinburgh Vela fans We've been active trying to get all of your games set up for the broadcast tonight or tomorrow night for basketball. Boys regional semifinal. Runner goes, and that one gets into center field. Stopping at second base is De La Torre. And the next pitch coming in. Swinging a ground ball, that's a foul ball. Yeah, y'all change the rules just a bit on this, on covering softball. You can see our camera is positioned down there. Our thanks to the Mercedes team for allowing us to set up our camera down at the end of the dugout. Allowing no media on the field whatsoever. So in the old days of Channel 4, I would be out there getting my highlights. So I'd have to adjust on the fly. I don't see anyone out here covering for the television stations just now, but it's definitely changing the approach on how we set up for our broadcast. We're here from this one. Today we'll have this game. Our next game will also be right on this field. Edinburgh Vela will be playing Los Fresnos as that ball sails outside to De La Torre. Rihanna De La Torre at the plate. 2-down runner at second in the first inning for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Appreciate the fans that are tuning into our broadcast. There's a pitch up high. And a walk issued to De La Torre. First and second now. For the Mercedes Tigers. Brings in Micah Vinto. Vinto will be pitching today. Could help her cause here. First pitch in there for a strike call. Down at first base, Lauren Cantu defensively for Los Fresnos. At second, Clarissa Ibarra. At third base is Sam Campos. Strike two called at the knees. And quickly ahead in the count is Guevara. She could get out of this inning and strand a couple of runners early. Vinto waits. Next one coming. That's outside for a ball. 1-2. Both runners able to get a big jump out there. That's Bella Sanchez running down at second base. She's running in place of Michaela De La Torre, who reached with a hit here in this first inning. Next pitch coming. Hard hit ball into left field. That's going to be dropped. One run's going to score. Here comes the second run, stopping at third, and down to second base with an RBI is Vinto. Run scores as Sanchez was running on contact. So was De La Torre. De La Torre stops at third base. And Mercedes with the early lead. Jasmine Gonzalez now steps in. Gonzalez plays left field today for the Mercedes Tigers. That one gets away, and another run's going to score. 2-0 Tigers. Here in the first. That one will get away, and another run scores to make it a 3-0 game. Get all these scores set up here soon enough, my friends. Runner at first base. There's a little fly ball into right center field, and that's going to be hauled in for the out, and the inning comes to an end. Mercedes scores 3. We'll take a break. Be right back and get more.
By TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK. Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Reba Reyes will stand in for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. On the mound goes Micah Vinto. Vinto enjoys a 3-0 lead as we are in the bottom of the first. That one sails high to Reyes. Again, without the scoreboard out there, I'm kind of flying blind and trying to get our scoreboard all set up. Daniel's done some great work in trying to get this all set up, but it's like flying a plane trying to keep all the stuff he's got in here. Click this button, check this button, uncheck this button. And we'll get that all set up. Right now your score's right. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Reyes will be followed by Valerie Guevara. That one misses up high for a ball to Reyes. Sam Campos will hit third. Victoria Perales will hit in the 4th spot. Alyssa Perales will hit 5th. Lauren Cantu hits 6th. Eileen Avalar 7th. Clarissa Ibarra hits in the 8th spot. And Mikey Castaneda catches and hits 9th. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout. Reyes down, first out of the inning. We're in the bottom of the first. Standing in is Guevara. Sun just started beaming through these clouds. It's hot right back here where we're sitting. Guevara at the plate, trying to become the first base runner for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. 5 fields going here at the Brownsville Sports Park. And that's not all that's happening with this 2019 edition of the Brownsville tournament. All right, I just got confirmation that we got our table all set up for the San Perlita game tomorrow night. 1 down, 2 to go as I'm waiting for tournament directors to get back with me on where we're going to be. There's a strike called and caught looking as Guevara. Second strikeout of the inning and the game as Ventos sent the first 2 packing back to the bat rack with a couple of strikeouts. Brings in Sam Campos. Campos, right-handed hitting, plays third base today for Los Fresnos. She'll hit with nobody on and 2 out. Takes a strike call as Vento comes right after her. In the second inning for Mercedes, it's the 8 and 9 hitters due up. And they'll be right back to the top of the order as they put 3 runs across in the top of the first. Campos waits for the next one, and here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Micah Vento now a strike away from retiring the side via the strikeout to start this ball game for the Mercedes Tigers. As the sun comes out, this is the second game of the day. That one misses. Vento nearly caught Campos looking for that strikeout. 1 and 2 the count on Campos. Nobody on, 2 out here in the first inning. On deck Perales, but Vento ahead in the count to Campos, comes at her here with the 1-2. Little pop-up out in short right field. Second baseman goes out, makes the catch. The inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 for the Lady Falcons. We head to the second. Mercedes on top. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here in Brownsville at the sports complex, we head to the second inning, and for the Mercedes Tigers, it'll be Rodriguez, Garza, and Rangel. 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. Rodriguez stands in, hitting for the first time on the day. First pitch coming is outside for a ball. Valerie Guevara back on the mound for the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos. Our thanks again to the school districts for allowing us to broadcast these games, and big special thanks to the Brownsville Sports Park for giving us a spot to set up as well. Marcus Clark on the camera. We had to take him to the eye doctor earlier today. Had something in his eye, and there was no way he could operate a camera looking the way he was earlier in the day. Next pitch to Rodriguez. Leading things off here for the Tigers are Mercedes. Rodriguez waits for the next one. Here it is. That's in there for a strike. Lady Tigers scored 3 runs. They did so on just 1 hit in that first inning. It was an error and couple of walks and then some pitches that got away that allowed a couple of extra runs to score. There's a pitch low, and that's ball 4. Rodriguez will reach on a walk to start the second for the Lady Tigers. Appreciate you fans that are watching this game here today. If you're watching on our social media, please like and share and follow our page on our Facebook side of things. Subscribe to our channel on our YouTube, if you will, as well. Claire Garza stands in, looks to bunt, does so. It's a foul ball, though. So Rodriguez will have to return to first base. And a 1-strike count on Claire Garza. On deck is Angelique Rangel as the Mercedes Tigers already batting through the lineup here with a runner at first base. Nobody out here in the second. Pitch coming, another bunt attempt. This is a good one. Pitcher gets to it, one play, that's the first, out there. Down to second base goes Rodriguez on the sacrifice. And one down. Angelique Rangel stands in and takes a strike called. Her second at bat of the ball game. Popped out to second base her first time, 0 for 1 on the day. And the next one's coming. Turns the bunt, lays it down, a good one, and no play. Infield single by Rangel. No way they had a chance to get anybody there. And 2 aboard for the Mercedes Tigers on the infield hit. That brings in Michaela De La Torre. De La Torre has a hit today. She's 1 for 1. And the Mercedes Tigers now have something going here in the second with 1 out. Pitch coming. Up high. Late break and down to second uncontested. Now it's second and third for the Lady Tigers. And De La Torre could drive in a couple with a hit here. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to short. One run going to score. Into left field it goes. And here comes a second run in to score. De La Torre drives in 2 with an RBI single. It's 5-0. De La Torre just took it, delivered on the hit. And 2 RBIs. And a 5-0 game. Brings in Natalie Trevino. She'll bunt. That's a good one. She may beat this out. Down to first, out there. Play at third, and safe down there. Sacrifice is good, and running the bases, they get all the way down to third base. Two down.
Needing a treat before or after the big game, then when
That'll drive in another run. Makes it a 6-0 game. RBI for De La Torre, second time she's on base. Micah Vinto at the plate. Pulls it back and takes the ball high. 6-0 quickly. Mercedes on top. If you're just joining us, Mercedes got a win earlier today against Rio Hondo. A game that ended in a tie, but the way the tiebreaker works here, they go on total bases after an hour and a half of play, and Mercedes got the win. Ground ball to short, knocked down, and out at first base. Sticking with that play was Perales. Inning comes to an end. For Mercedes, they score 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits and strand 1. We've played an inning and a half. And as we head to the 3rd inning, Mercedes leads this one 6-0. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli, and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6 on F Street in Harlingen. It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd inning here from Brownsville, and we thank you again for joining us as we are broadcasting some softball action today. Already a 6-0 lead for the Mercedes Tigers. Lady Tigers scored 3 times in the first, 3 more in the second. And Micah Vinto heads back out to the mound. And already with a 6-0 lead. She'll face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters in the lineup. First pitch is just missing. That's a ground ball to short. Quick throw to first, and an out is recorded. 1 down. Brings in Alyssa Perales. Alyssa Perales stands in. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 2nd inning. High pop-up, that's a foul ball, back near the screen, the catch is made. Nice play by the catcher, as Michaela Delatorre reels that one in. Two down. Lauren Cantu stands in. Cantu hitting today for the first time. Swings and misses at that. Vento had 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Has retired the first 5 here in the ball game. And she spins the next one home. Cantu takes that at the knees for a strike. 0-2, looking ahead to the third. It's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters scheduled for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Vento stares in, brings it home. Just misses, ball 1. Cantu was frozen there at the plate. Vento took a lot off of that. And now she spins the 1-2 home. That's up and away for ball 2. 2-2 the count. The sun went behind the clouds. Man, that makes for a much easier condition to broadcast from here in this one. 2-2 the count on Cantu. If she can get on, Eileen Avalar stands on deck. There's a fly ball into right field. That stays up in the air, and it's easily reeled in by Bella Ramos. 1, 2, 3, go. The Mercedes Tigers checked at the Los Fresnos Falcons in this second. And we head to the third. Mercedes on top in this one. 6-0. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
It's a leadoff triple to start this third inning for Jasmine Gonzalez. And that's the way the Mercedes Tigers get things rolling to start this third inning. Brings in Bella Ramos. Tigers already up 6-0. Ramos with a fly ball into right field. That's going to be trouble. Second baseman makes the catch. Runner tags, and she'll come in to score. Heads up running by Gonzalez. Makes it a 7-0 game. RBI for Ramos. And a 7-0 game. One down here in the Mercedes third. It brings in Alexi Rodriguez. Rodriguez hits that one foul down the first base side. Top of the third. Hour and a half games is what they play here in this tournament. This one got underway right at 2 o'clock on schedule. Final game at 4 o'clock. Edinburgh Vela will take on Los Fresnos. That one misses to Lexi Rodriguez. On deck stands Claire Garza for the Mercedes Tigers. Lexi Rodriguez back in. Waits for the next one. Hard hit ball, left center field. That gets down for a hit. Single for Rodriguez. She's on base for a second time on the day. Mercedes Tigers still hitting here in the third. Brings in Claire Garza. Garza on the day. Laid down a sacrifice bunt back in the second inning. Bunts this one back to the pitcher. One play at first, out there. Down to second base goes Rodriguez. Second successful sacrifice on the day for Garza. And it brings in Angelique Rangel, who could drive in another run. Rangel's been on base, has scored a run here today. Bats here in the third for the third time in the ball game. Hits it into left field. That's a hit. Here comes a run coming home to score. 8-0 game on an RBI single for Rangel. Running on contact that time was Rodriguez. She had a better view of that than did anyone else, as that ball was going to get over the shortstop's head. Conference on the mound, Los Fresnos. We'll talk it over. 8-0 game. Take a quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts. We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Conference over on the mound for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. Kayla De La Torre back behind the plate. Check that. That's Castaneda back behind the plate. Back on the mound, Guevara. And Michaela De La Torre will step in. 2 for 2 on the day with a couple of RBIs. Swings through that one, strike one. De La Torre singled in the first, singled in the second, scored each inning, and has driven in 2 runs. Led her perfect game thus far for De La Torre. Ball misses. Inning started with a single. I checked that a triple by Jasmine Gonzalez. They got it rolling. De La Torre bats here. Runner at first, one out. Hits it hard into right center field. That gets down and to the fence. Here comes Rangel. Around third, they'll bring her home. Play at the plate, and she is safe. Head of the plate. Down to third base goes De La Torre. It's a 9-0 game. Mercedes hitting shoes definitely on here today. For De La Torre, her third hit of the ball game. Third RBI. And it brings in Trevino. Trevino steps in. 0 for 1 on the day. Also a sacrifice bunt was successful back in the second inning. She'll bat in the third. Hits it on the ground into left field. That's a hit. And De La Torre comes in to score. RBI for Trevino makes it a 10-0 game. Mercedes Tigers. And that constitutes a trip out of the dugout for Los Fresnos. And they'll make a pitching change. We'll talk about that after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
By Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic. New pitcher in the ball game for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons as Eileen Avalar takes over. First player she'll face is Rihanna De La Torre, who steps in for Mercedes. Lady Tigers up 10-0. De La Torre's been on base twice. She'll bat for a third time in as many innings and takes a ball. She's the 8th hitter to hit here in the third for the Mercedes Tigers. Four runs across in the inning thus far. De La Torre walked in the first, scored a run. Single, drove in a run in the second, and hits this one off the third baseman. That'll be an infield hit. Hard hit ball by De La Torre. Trevino stops at second. First and second for the Lady Tigers. That brings in Vento. Vento steps in. First pitch coming. In there for a strike call. Vento reached under there in the first, scored a run. Popped out the second. Her second time up. She'll bat here in the third. 9th hitter to hit here in the inning. And the pitch coming is a ground ball. It's a foul ball. I thought the umpire called that a foul ball, but he didn't. That's a hit. Bases loaded for the Mercedes Tigers. I don't know who yelled foul, but somebody certainly did. Bases loaded for the Mercedes Tigers. Jasmine Gonzalez, who started the inning off, steps in. Already a 10-0 game. Gonzalez takes it. It gets away from the catcher. A run's going to score, and everybody will move up. 11-0 game. Runners at second and third for the Mercedes Tigers. Gonzalez could still do some damage at the plate. Swings through that and misses for a strike. 1-1 the count. Gonzalez waits. Next one coming. High pop foul. Oh, it's a playable. Reeled in, the inning comes to an end as Gonzalez pops out in the inning. 5 runs across for Mercedes. They lead this one. 11-0. Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos will hit after this. This is RioSportsLive.com. Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2016 Kia Soul for $500 down and $250 a month? Bluetooth, steering wheel controls, a reverse camera, and ready to go? $500 down, $250 a month. Or this 2014 Volkswagen Passat on the lot today and yours at just $500 down and $235 a month. Leather seats, navigation, reverse camera, Bluetooth, satellite radio, and it's yours today. $500 down, $235 a month. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. We head to the bottom of the third here in Brownsville. Mercedes Lady Tigers flexing a little muscle here today against Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. Leading 11-0 here in this game as we hit the bottom of the third. Back to the mound, Micah Vinto. She'll face the 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the lineup for the Lady Falcons. Thus far, she's faced 6, retired 6. And number 6, Eileen Avalar, steps in to start the inning. First pitch coming. Took it high for a ball, 1-0. Marcus Clark on the camera today. Got a good spot over there from which to operate. Right here near the Mercedes dugout. Pitch coming. Hard hit ball into deep left field. Back it goes, and see you later. That's a home run for Avalar. First hit of the game for the Lady Falcons on a home run by Avalar. No doubt about that one as Avalar sent that one over the left field fence. That'll bring Clarissa Ibarra up to the plate. Ibarra stands in from the left-hand side. Takes a strike. Tomorrow we'll be busy, and I mean extremely busy. I'm busy every day. Today we're busy. We're trying to get ready for all of this softball. Also trying to get the basketball playoffs funded. That pitch misses. Tomorrow we'll have a crew in Seguin covering Santa Rosa. We'll have a crew in San Antonio covering Edinburgh Vela. And we'll have a crew in San Marcos. There's a foul ball, bunted over on the side. And our thanks again to Cordone's Restaurant in Edinburgh for assisting in the broadcast fees and the production of the broadcast coming up. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout victim is Ibarra. Third strikeout of the game recorded by Vinto. First out of the inning here. And it brings in Mikey Castaneda. Castaneda hits for the first time on the day. There's a strike called. Give you an indication here. This is the number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's the third inning. Her first at bat. Most every player in Mercedes through the first 3 innings have had 3 at bats. That one misses for a ball. On deck is Reba Reyes. Castaneda would like to get on here. The inning started with a home run by Eileen Avalar. Swing and a miss, a late swing. Strike 2 on Castaneda. Vento working with a 10-run lead. Looks in, ready to go with the next one, and here it comes. That's high for a ball. Can't wait to see the matchups later this year. Mercedes and Brownsville veterans. There's a ground ball past the pitcher. Second baseman knocks it down, but nothing doing, and Castaneda will reach. One on, one out here for Los Fresnos in the third. And here comes the top of the order. Reba Reyes will step in. Reyes in the game, a strikeout victim to start it back in the first inning. And she'll swing through the first one for strike one. Clouds keep piling up, and then they'll break up. Sun will rule the day. It's been going back and forth, intermittent cloud, sun, cloud, sun. Here's the next pitch coming. There's a swing and a miss. Strike two on Reyes. If you haven't been to the Brownsville Sports Park, encourage you to come out. They've got a great facility here from which to watch games. You can bring your lawn chairs and set them up. They've got bleachers here behind every field and covered bleachers for comfort. There's a little pop foul. That's out of play. 5 fields in action here. We're at field number 2 today. I was going to have a crew here tomorrow and Saturday. Now I have to sort out this playoff basketball and see who's going where. Next one coming to Reyes. Hard hit ball, high in the air, right up in front of the plate. Easy catch for Vento, second out of the inning. 2 down, it brings in Guevara. Runner still at first base. Now 2 outs as Guevara stands in. Takes a strike. Mercedes in their 4th inning will have the 7, 8, and 9 hitters scheduled to hit. Guevara stands in, waits, takes the ball. Got a groan from most of the Mercedes faithful. They do have their share of fans here today. On a Thursday, mid-afternoon. Guevara at the plate. Swings and misses at that one. Vento now looks to get out of the inning. Gave up the home run to start the inning to Avalar. Working with a runner at first base and 2 outs. Next pitch coming to Guevara. High for a ball. Snap throw to first, but nothing doing down there. Trying to catch Castaneda off guard down there on the base pass. Keeps her on her toes. Back in at the plate, Guevara. Waits, next one coming. Swing and a miss. See you later. A strikeout ends the inning. For the Lady Falcons of Los Fresnos, they score 1 run. They do so on 1 hit, the home run by Avalar. Strand 1, their first runner stranded of the game. And we head to the 4th. In this one, Mercedes on top of Los Fresnos. 11-1. Continue with more after this on RioSportsLive.com. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley Gymnastics and Dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we head to the fourth inning. Eileen Avalar back on the mound for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. First hitter to step in, Bella Ramos, and the fourth inning is underway. Ball one to Ramos. Ramos flied out to right field her first time up. Laid down a sacrifice bunt, drove in a run in the third, and hits here in the fourth. Swing and a miss there. Anyone gets on base here in this inning, Mercedes will get back to the top of the lineup yet again. They've already went through it 3 times. This is just the fourth inning. They scored 3 runs in the first, 3 more in the second, 5 in the third. Lead 11-1. Bella Ramos stands in. Next one coming. Hard hit ball right to the shortstop, off her glove, and she hangs on for the catch for the out. 1 down. Ramos retired. That's the first out of the inning. And it brings in Lexi Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the day has been on base twice, scored 2 runs, walked in the second, singled in the third, bats in the fourth, and hits that foul for a strike. Next pitch coming. There's a swing and a line shot down the line. That's a fair ball. Rounding first base, heading for second is Rodriguez. She'll have that stand-up double. A 1-out double here in the fourth. Another hit for the Mercedes Tigers. There's a high fly ball. Second baseman reels that in for a quick out. Inning comes to an end for the Mercedes Tigers. We head to the bottom of the fourth. In this one, Tigers lead Los Fresnos will hit. And this is RealSportsLive.com. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons, they'll stand in Sam Campos to lead it off. Tried to bunt that. It goes back to the screen. Vento back to the mound. Bottom of the fourth inning here. Vento has been in control. Gave up one hit thus far. That was a home run. That was back in the third inning. That's a foul ball out of play. There's a little pop-up. Shortstop or second baseman makes that play easy. One out. Here in the fourth. Victoria Perales steps in. Perales 0 for 1 on the day. Fouls that one back to the screen. Next one coming. Swinging a ground ball, chop foul down the third base side. Vento working slower this inning than she has been. Victoria Perales working this at the plate. It's that one foul. Good at bat thus far by Perales. Working Vento on the mound. Vento in the game has allowed 1 hit. She struck out 4. Allowed just the 1 run scored. This game just drifts an hour long. At the hour 30 mark, they'll stop it no matter what. There's a strikeout as Perales is retired. Another strikeout for Mika Vento. And it brings in Alyssa Perales for Los Fresnos. This Lady Falcon team will have a quick turnaround. They'll get about a 25-minute break at the conclusion of this one, and then they'll have to play Edinburgh Vela, who looked very good earlier in a victory over Rio Hondo. Perales waits, next one. Misses for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Perales. Next one coming. Foul ball back to the screen. Evens the count of 1-1. Yours truly, my mind is in about 7 directions right now. I've got commercials to make. I've got funding to gather. I've got crews to schedule. And broadcast setups to conclude for tomorrow's playoff games. There's a hard hit ball into left center field. That's going to hang up. And the catch is made for the out. 1, 2, 3. Go the Lady Falcons in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Mercedes on top in this one. 11-1. Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2016 Kia Soul for $500 down and $250 a month? Bluetooth, steering wheel controls, a reverse camera, and ready to go? $500 down, $250 a month. Or this 2014 Volkswagen Passat on the lot today and yours at just $500 down and $235 a month. Leather seats, navigation, reverse camera, Bluetooth, satellite radio, and it's yours today. $500 down, $235 a month. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Game zips into the 5th inning as the Mercedes Lady Tigers on top by the score of 11-1. First hitter to stand in is Michaela De La Torre. De La Torre's been on base 3 times today. First time she'll face Eileen Avalar, who is on the mound. 2 singles and a triple, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Hits that one. That is a foul ball. De La Torre will have to return to the plate. De La Torre, we're ready to go. There's a foul ball out of play. See the nice scoreboards out there. Boy, that really puts a hamstring on us when we're announcing these games. When those babies aren't in play, everything goes to a manual mode. There's a Short ground ball. That's a slow roller and safe at first base as De La Torre will beat it out. 4 times she'll reach on the day. And a base runner for the Mercedes Tigers to start the 5th inning. You're just joining us. The Lady Tigers scored 3 runs in the first inning. Thus far, that's been enough for Mika Vinto. They got 3 more in the second, pushed 5 across in the third before Los Fresnos scored their lone run on a home run in the 3rd inning by Eileen Avalar. There's a bunt, foul ball, that's out of play. And a strike on Natalie Trevino. Trevino 1 for 2 on the day. Flight out to right field in the first. Laid down a sacrifice bunt in the second. RBI single in the first or in the third. Pitch coming. Foul ball. Runner at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball up the middle. That's a hit for Trevino. De La Torre stops at second. Another hit for the Lady Tigers. 2 on, nobody out here in the 5th. For Trevino, that's her 2nd hit of the game. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Two on, nobody out. There's a ground ball off the third baseman. No play. They'll throw to first. Safe there. And the bases are loaded for the Mercedes Tigers. Base is full for the Tigers. Nobody out here in the 5th. And there's Mika Vinto. Vinto has reached base twice. Misses. There's a hard hit ball. Play at the plate and out there. Nice job by the third baseman for the Lady Falcons. 1 down. Base is still loaded. Brings in Jasmine Gonzalez. Gonzalez stands in. That one misses. That one misses. Next one coming. There's a fly ball, short right field. Second baseman makes the play, and everyone stays put. 2 down. Brings in Belo Ramos. The inning started promising for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Eileen Avalar would love to get this one here. Keep it right where it's at. Strike called to Ramos. Ramos has driven in a run today. Looking for her first hit of the game, though. Stands in here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Takes it low, ball 1. There's a strike. On deck is Lexi Rodriguez, but all eyes on Belo Ramos. Tigers up 11-1. Next one coming. Outside to Ramos. There's a foul ball out of play. Bella Ramos gets back in. Bases loaded. Here it is. Ramos takes it low. Avalar working on the mound. Ramos at the plate. Bases loaded. 5th inning for the Mercedes Tigers. Next pitch coming to Bella Ramos. She'll foul that out of play. Full count, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Ramos back in, Avalar back on the mound. Nowhere to put Ramos, has to come to her. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores, here comes a 2nd run coming in, and she's safe. 2 RBI single for Bella Ramos, it's a 13-0 game. First and 3rd, Mercedes Tigers. There's a swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Two outs in the inning. As Rodriguez stands in. Rodriguez has been on base 3 times today. Hits that one in the air, should end the inning, and it does. In the inning for Mercedes, they'll score 2 more times. They'll do so on 4 hits. They lead this one 13-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Mercedes up comfortably. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Mercedes Tigers up in this one 13-1 over the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. Falcons' Lauren Cantu stands in, leading it off here in the fifth. Takes the ball, 1-0. One hit allowed by Mika Vinto today on the mound for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Only 2 base runners in the game for Los Fresnos. Cantu waits for the next one. Here she comes. Foul ball back to the screen. Got commercials to make. I got advertising stuff to put together. Still need to try to get this thing funded. Put the sales hat on. That hasn't happened in a couple of days. And 3 crews to send to 3 different locations. I need a cameraman that's going to go to the Vela game. There's a strike call. Doug Robinson and Bert Ruiz handling duties at that Santa Rosa game. My wife and I have the San Perlita game covered. DeMarcus ready to roll for the Vela game. Need a camera operator that's going to go to San Antonio to handle Edinburgh Vela. There's a high fly ball into right center field. That's going to drop for a hit for Lauren Cantu. That's the way the fifth begins for the Lady Falcons. Here's Avalar. Avalar is the only one that's got a hit today off of Mika Vinto. Swings through that one for a strike. This game will conclude at 3:30 regardless of the situation. It's just on a flat-out time limit. There's a ball high. As it stands, Mercedes up by the 10-run rule. They would this game would be over if the Falcons can't push a couple runs across, but time constraints are going to run into play as well. Next one coming, Avalar. Bunts it foul, back to the screen. Next one coming. That's a ball that just misses. Vinto wanted the strikeout. She has 5 in the game. Avalar was right there taking. Watch that one that just narrowly missed. Stands back in. Vinto ready, spins it home. Avalar swings and misses. See you later, strikeout. 6 strikeouts in the game by Vinto. That one's fouled back. There's a ground ball. They'll throw to second, out there, over to first. Safe there, almost a double play turn. Ibarra will run the bases. Next pitch coming. Ball low, runner goes, throw to second, and see you later. Out at second, and the inning comes to an end. That'll do it for the ball game as the Mercedes Tigers win this one by the final score of 13-1. Lady Tigers scored 3 runs in the first inning, 3 more in the second, 5 in the third, 2 more in the fifth. Mika Vinto did her work on the mound, allowing just 2 hits in the game. That'll do it for the broadcast. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. I got to get ready for the next game. Edinburgh Vela will take on Los Fresnos about 30 minutes from right now. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Reminding you we will have replays available and highlights are coming up a little bit later on today. Thanks again to everyone for watching the game, and till next time, so long.